So just went through a bunch of baloney with Amazon. Start thinking before you buy from Amazon from going forward, because it's getting to that point because everybody buys from Amazon. Everybody, and it gets to the point where if they're the only ones that you can buy from, they can do whatever they want, and you got no choice because who else can you go to? So perfect example: ordered RAM 4 months ago. Waited and waited and waited and waited. It was a really good deal when I first bought it. It said that it was a particular price. It was a really good deal. I bought it. There was nothing saying there was only one or two or three available. It just said it was available, and then it went from that to unavailable, right? And my product was going to be delayed. And then after waiting for a month, it hadn't showed up. I called. I talked to somebody. They said I'd have it on the 10th of next month. And then it didn't show up. I called. They said, it'll be the 10th of the next month. And it kept going like that until all of a sudden it said that it was canceled by me, which I never canceled it, right? And then I called in and they looked into it further, and it turns out, they canceled it because it couldn't get it. After explaining all of the situation, right, they came to an agreement with me, under customer service, that they would get something else of equivalent and then price match it, right? But I'd have to pay the full price first, and then after 24 hours once I've received it, right, then they would refund me the difference, right, back, so that I would be paying what I originally paid. No, of course not. Even though she sent me an email confirming all this information and everything, right, when I call back, they check with their manager or supervisor or whatever, and they said that they can't do this, and that they can only give me a smaller amount and only in a gift card. I should have just bought it from Newegg, or anybody else, right? Because this is not how you deal with your customers. And going forward, I know for anybody and everybody, it's probably just going to keep getting worse, right? Because as soon as they've got that stranglehold where they're the only ones to buy from, then you're at their whim, right? So think again before you buy from Amazon, because crap like this will happen and there won't be anything you can do about it. All I can do now is just return it, and then hopefully I can get a better deal from somebody else, right? And possibly even get the RAM I originally ordered in the first place, right? Because this is ridiculous. I'm thinking about actually returning everything I bought, which is about $2,000 worth of stuff in the past couple of weeks.